everyone, welcome back to my channel EduVibe. In today's lesson, we are moving to the next topic of the rational expression equations, which is the rational equations. So, in the previous lesson, we covered the topic called the rational expressions, where we do the multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. In this equations, we will deal with the equations like is equal to something, and we more involve the subtraction and addition that we have to the common denominators we have to make, and then we do the we have to make actually we have to find the values of the variables. So let's start with the straightforward questions, and we also state some values if we have the non-principal values. So we have to solve that equations fully. So first question we have x minus 1 divided by 3 plus 4 divided by x is equal to x divided by 3. If there is a is equal to sign, this means we have this as an equation and we have to find the value of x in this or any variable they have. Basically, the denominators are not same. So first we have to be a in same denominator. So if that x we have 3 and 3. So this 3 and 3 has to be multiplied with the x, and this also be multiplying with the numerator too. And the center one 4 divided by x has to be multiplied by 3, that also with 3. To get the same denominator, we have 3s, and 3x. So when we have like the same denominator, then we have to solve this sum. So x square minus x upon 3x plus 12x is equal to x square upon 3x. That x square upon 3x goes to the that side and made the negative sign over there. So this will make negative sign is equal to 0. Now when we take the common denominator of this like this, so x square, which is going to be the x square minus x square, we have a minus x, we have a plus 12 is equal to 0. That 3s goes over there and it cuts out. We're left with x square and x square goes out. We're left with minus x plus 12 is equal to 0. This minus is to minus 12, minus cancel, and we get the x is equal to the 12. Now this is your answer, but we have to be state the non-principal values. In this we have x is not equal to 0 and your x value is right, and you get that MPV in this. So that's how you can solve these type of questions. So next example we have the 2 upon z square minus 4 plus 10 divided by 6s plus 12 and 1 divided by z minus 2. So we have to solve this little bit, that this z square minus 4 is basically the z plus 2 and z minus 2. It's just 2. And in this, if we take 6 in common, we get z minus 2 in common. And we have z minus 2. So z plus 2 common. This is plus. So basically this thing has to be multiplied with z plus 2 and z plus 2, and also by this sets, because we have 3 things. This has to be multiplied by sets, and this has to be multiplied by z minus 2 and z minus 2. So that's how you can do this now. And we get the common denominator of sets, z plus 2 and z minus 2, which goes out the other side and get cut out. And we're left with 2 to multiply by 6 is 12 plus, and we have 10z minus 20. This goes to 6z plus 12, which goes on the that side, which goes to minus 6z and minus 12 is equal to 0. Now you have to solve this. So 10z minus 6z is 4z, and we have a 12 minus 12 is cancel out. We got minus 20 is equal to 0. So for the 20, we get 20 divided by 4, which is 5. From here we have a non-principal value of where z is not equal to plus minus 2 and z is, that's 2. Z minus 2. And this is like a valid thing we have, which is z is equal to 5. So that's how you can approach to that type of question on the equations. First we have to do the common denominator, then you have to solve, and this denominator if we have, we convert this thing over there, and this whole thing goes to over there and comes to empty by the 0. That's how you can deal with that. Denominator can be cut out at the end. So next question we have, and now this is a long question and we have to solve for k now. So basically we have k plus 2, k minus 2, and this was the k plus 2 and k minus 2. This has to be multiplied by k plus 2, this to k plus 2, k minus 2 multiply with that, and k minus 2 multiply with that. So what basically left with, so 4k minus 1, and we have k minus 2 minus k plus 1, and we have a k plus 2 is equal to k square minus 4k plus 24. That all things cut out at the end when it goes on the other side. So we have to do the distribution thing, and then solve that. The like comes and that the solving. So we'll have 4k square minus 9k plus 2 minus k square minus 3k minus 2 is into the other side. So this should be there. Then we're left with 3k square minus 12k is equal to k square minus 4k plus 24. Now 3k square minus k square minus 12k plus 4k, and we get to minus 24. Now it is also equal to 0. Then we have 2k square minus 8k minus 24 is equal to 0. We take 2 in common, we'll have k square minus 4k minus 12 is equal to 0. After that common denominator thing, we have to just do the calculation, collect the like terms and do the calculation. Now this 2 cuts off and goes over there, divide. Now this has to be like a factorize thing. So you can factorize this, you get about k minus 6, and you get k plus 2 is equal to 0. When you solve this, you get about k is equal to 6 and the minus 2. But we have to know about some non-principal values. Non-principal value is k is not equal to plus minus 2. Which means that over there, k is not equal to minus 2 in this. Which means this term is rejected from here, and your answer is only k is equal to 6. Sometimes when you have that type of restriction, they can cut the one value from the, if you get 2 values or you get the another value, they cut that value. If you have like a 6 is not equal to in that case 2, so you will get the no solutions in that, no root syntax. That's how you can deal with some question. This is like something long base because you have a 2 values in this. Let's do the another one. This one. So this one is the same as we did the previous one. So this also goes to x plus 3 and this goes to x minus 3. So we have this thing. Now this thing has to be 3 plus x plus 3, x plus 3, x minus 3, and this is x minus 3. You can solve this now. So it's x minus 3 plus x plus 3 is equal to 18. The denominator goes over there and cancel out. We get 2x squared minus 6x plus x squared plus 3x is equal to 18. 3x squared minus 3x minus 18 is equal to 0. So 3 in common, x squared minus x minus 18 is equal to 0. 3 cuts out and goes to 0. We get this much. You can solve this. So it's x minus 3 and x plus 2 is equal to 0. You get x is equal to 3 and the minus 2. Now again, your x is not equal to plus minus 3. So that 3 cancel out, it rejected that value, and you left with only x is equal to the minus 2. You have to state that reason over there, that x is not equal to 3. That's how you can solve these questions. And basically that questions, when you have to end, you have to show the restriction to say that is the two restrictions are valid for that or not. That's what you have to do with the extra work. So that's all, such a short lesson of the equations one, and that we all involve the rational equations, which are very easy in somewhat. So that's all for this lesson, and in the next lesson, which is the last lesson of this chapter, and we're doing some word problems in that, because basically get the word problems question rational equations basically. So this is all for the lesson. Let me see EduVibe, learn smart not harder. Please like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. See you in the next lesson. You'll see it with EduVibe.